Hey guys, welcome to another Model Kit Monday, and I've got another unboxing for you. This is another type of Gundam. It is actually another type of Zaku. Zero's got two Zakus now, or three, rather. But this is the Zaku Warrior from the show Gundam Seed. Kind of like this kit, I'm liking the look of it, but we'll crack it open, take a look at what comes inside, and see if it's worth what I spent. All right, sit tight. Everyone, here we are. We've got the Zaku, the high-grade Zaku Warrior from Gundam Seed. Now, I haven't watched Gundam Seed yet. I've seen this variant of suit like a billion times. You know what I mean? Anytime you look up Zakus, these guys come up as well. But they're very cool. They have a very unique look. I mean, even though they look kind of like Zaku's, like obviously the face, but if you took the head off, you could probably pass it as something else. I mean, obviously the beam rifle too, but all right, let's take a look at these sprues. All right, here we have the A sprue. All right, here's the B sprue, and man, this is like some minty green here. And here we have the C sprue. Again, I put it in a box so you guys could see. Hang on a second. Let's try this. There we go. I don't know if that makes it better. But, all right, here we got your standard and obligatory polycaps. This is always a lot less than the Origin Zaku, but there you go. And here we have the sticker sheet. Oh, hold up. You might miss it. Let's get in close. There it is. There's a little guy right there. Hey, closer. Whoop, too close. Better. Alright, here we have the instructions. And you notice that the heat hawk is lit up there. The one that they come with is not lit. It actually has just all gray, so you're going to have to paint that. And inside the vents as well. You know, do your detail up kit stuff. But that's interesting that they actually did not give you a clear piece for that. But this is an older kit, so I mean, this is when they started working on the kits and making them better. So we can't complain. And it was very cheap. That's really cool. You got all its weapons. You got your grenades, your heat hawk, your base rifle, and your shield. And I love when they do this stuff, when they give you this type of schematic. Here's your instructions. Very simple. And the other side is just color photos. Back sheet's got some pictures to some of the other suits in the line. So the different Zaku warriors, like the Zaku Gunner. And then you've got the Phantom and all that other stuff. It's pretty cool, man. These kits are cool. I like the look of them. I mean, I don't know how good they are in the movie or the show or anything. I haven't watched it yet. But it's on my list, and it's actually next on my list of anime to watch or start is Gundam Seed. So, right, there you go, man. That is the high-grade Zaku Warrior from Gundam Seed. Pretty cool kit. It's very, very cheap, actually. Well, I picked this kit up at Leaping Panda Hobbies up north. I think it's in Michigan. The great thing about them is they have actual regulated prices. I'm not saying regulated, but like they use the Gundam prices that they're supposed to be. Like, you know, when Bandai releases these kits, I'm not sure where, but I know somewhere right here there is a price for this kit. It actually is listed in yen, and you can basically determine what these kits are actually supposed to be worth. You know, when we buy them online like eBay or Amazon, even Amazon right now, they're starting to get really inflated prices on some of these high-grade kits. And I'm kind of like, man, look, I get it because you may only have like one left, but that doesn't mean you should charge twice the cost for it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Leaping Panda Hobbies is a pretty cool place. They sent it to me. I would give them probably from the time of order, maybe 48 hours max. Like, and that's like really stretching it because when I finally went up to get the package, you know, total of 48 hours, but I think it's a little less. Like, they're pretty good and pretty fast. So if you get the chance, check them out. Well, yeah, there you go. It's a really cool kit, and I mean, it was $12. $12 for this multicolored, multi-part kit, and that's pretty good. Like, as far as today's industry goes for model kits and stuff like that, you know. And I've seen this kit upwards of $30 on certain places just because it's like an older kit and they don't have them in stock as much anymore. But you know, there you go. Let's get this guy built, and we'll get him on the Spinneroonie and compare it to some other kits. All right, sit tight. All right, here is the Zaku Warrior 2 or Zaku 2 Warrior from Gundam Seed, and this is everything that it comes with. You've got the blaster with a magazine. You've got the Heat Hawk. You've got two sets of an extra set of hands, which is basically another holy hand and another slappy hand. And I didn't put the decal on for the eye because I'm gonna paint this model. I'm not a fan of the big minty green colors. All in all, it's a simple, really simple kit to put together. No frills, just slap it together, you know, clip it apart, slap it together, and there you go. Also, it does come with an extra set of magazines for the beam rifle. You can stick them here on the shield, which is pretty cool. But I think all of the versions of this come with that. This is a pretty basic kit. There's no real gimmicks. You get a poly cap for the inside of the backpack, and I'm only assuming that's because like the later versions of this, like the special versions have like back attachments with weapons and stuff. But this is the most basic Zaku Warrior, so you don't get all that. No frills, no gimmicks, nothing. These hands, just a basic kit. Very simple posing, nothing special. You know, back skirt doesn't move. You can get a kick. A good knee bend. And this little plastic, soft plastic tubing kind of flexes with it a bit, but doesn't flex so much that it, you know, it'll snap that. Very basic ankle movements, like almost no side to side at all. And you got this little piece of armor here that stands up. All right, we'll get him with his weapons, and I'll get him next to some other kits so you guys can see what it looks like. All right, here he is next to his older counterpart with the same kit, the Zaku Warrior 2, but this was the no grade original releases first Gundam Seed. Like, didn't have a grade back then, but I mean, if you look, they're damn near the same. They're actually the same height, same scale, same size, everything. Matter of fact, put this guy on a base, they're literally the same height. So I mean, that's cool. At least that's accurate. I mean, the high grade has a little bit more surface detail, like a little teeny bit more, but not much. I mean, it's, at first glance, they're pretty much the same. I mean, if you take a closer look, you'll see some details, maybe like some of the shield details, you know, but that's you're talking minimal differences here. Here he is next to the high-grade Messer kit from Hathaway's Flash, and I mean, this is already a small kit. Like, in my opinion, when you compare him, like I can put him next to a Zaku, he's a little shorter than a Zaku, but he's tiny compared to the Messer. But the Messer's a big kit too. I mean, you saw in the other videos, he's pretty close to a high 1/100th scale. But there you go. All in all, there he is. Not the worst kit I've put together, but most likely the simplest kit so far. So I'm going to say, like, if you really want to try getting into Gundams, this is probably one of the simplest kits to pick up and get started with. I mean, it's very cheap compared to most. I think it was like $10, maybe 11. So, you know, I mean, if you can find it at a good store that sells them for what they're supposed to be worth, you know, not inflated costs at like what you see now on like eBay and Amazon. But anyway, it's a pretty decent kit. I mean, I'm going to paint it up. I'm not a fan of the mint color, like I said. But that's your call. And if you want something a little bit more complicated and you like this style, just get one of the other ones. Get one of the Phantoms, or you know what I'm saying, because they come with different, you know, back weapon options and stuff like that. But all in all, not bad. It's again very basic. Something I'm pretty sure my son could put together, and he's 11. He put together a bear guy, so he could probably throw this together like really quick. But you know, it's pretty cool. We'll get him together. We'll get him painted and see what it looks like after he's painted. Hopefully, maybe it'll, you know, do it a little bit more justice. All right, guys. As always, like, subscribe, share. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.